Good afternoon. Welcome to Around the State with John McAllister. Today we're going to be talking to a young football player from North Union High School, Owen Davis. His coming onto the scene. He's a really good athlete. He plays running back, outside linebacker. Could probably grow into an inside linebacker. He runs well. He hits. And I like the way he has a little bit of a burst watching his highlight film. And he's a junior and plays basketball. I'm going to run track this year to get faster for football. And I think that's really says a lot about him. And looking forward to it. His high school coach is an old friend of mine, Nick Hajar. And I knew Nick's father really well. So sit back, please, and watch my video podcast of the linebacker athlete from North Union High School, Owen Davis. Thank you. Owen Davis, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. It's a little warmer outside.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Owen, I like it because you're from North Union and it's not a small program, but a little bit smaller. And we really have to get your name out there.
Yep.
And you're doing that, I think, now. And I think but let's talk about you first. What position do you play?
I'm just an all-around athlete. But for high school football right now, I'm playing running back and outside linebacker.
Yeah, you want to be an outside linebacker, okay? I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
No, I really liked your video. In fact, I thought you looked really good. How tall? 6'2" every day?
Yep, 6'2".
And about 210? Do you weigh that much?
Yep, 210.
Good. And I'll tell you, you know this, running is the key.
Yes, sir,
and
it is.
You can't really play unless you can run.
Yep, speed.
The old days of when your coach was a young guy, all we did is, we fronted up, we blew up, all these. You can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
You can't be a tough guy.
Yeah.
You got to be running, man.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Let's talk about, you play two sports, right?
Yep. I'm going to run track this year so I can try to get my speed up a little bit.
Yeah, that's really good. And get that competitive speed up and everything.
Yeah.
So if you're going to do that, obviously you believe in playing more than one sport.
Yeah.
How does playing more than one sport help you?
It helps me because it keeps me competitive. So like when I go on the basketball court, it's like the same thing as going out on the football field. So I can always try my best and work hard at it. You get what you put into each sport. So it just keeps a competitive spirit in me.
That's really good. That's so true. And the only trouble, I think you lift weights still, don't you?
Yeah, yes, sir.
I'm football coach's mind. I believe in playing sports, at least two. And I think in this day and age, you just have to develop physically. You just have to come out of high school developed and whatever it takes. Okay. As you look back, who has been a good influence on you? Who has really kind of kicked you in the butt once in a while and told you got to keep going?
My coach Hajar, who we just saw, he's been on me since I came into high school, and I would like to say my parents too and my teammates. They always keep me up, and they always keep me pushing, and they don't let me stop working. So,
how do your parents push you?
They always tell me to keep trying, even though sometimes you may not want to keep trying. They always keep me to keep going.
Yeah, they don't have to have blood, sweat, and tears, do they? They can say all that stuff.
They bust me all the time.
I'm joking with you. Okay, the biggest influence is parents and Coach Hajar. I don't know if he can get any better than those two positions. Parents and everything like that. Okay, as you're growing up, and now you're really getting into it. What are words that you live by? What are words, like a quotation, or what drives you?
Being fearless. You can't be scared to fail. you got to just keep going, keep working. No matter how many times you fail, you just got to get back up and keep going.
That's really good, by the way. Sometimes I've always asked coaches sometimes, does he get up or jump up? And I think there's a little cliche. There's a lot to be
Mm-hmm.
said, and I
Yeah.
think it's you got to want to. You got to
Mm-hmm.
want to. I like that. Those two, you got to want to.
Yeah.
What's his want to? College coaches will ask me, "What's his want to?" And you got to want
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
I End of sermon. Okay. Well, how about school? What's the favorite subjects in school?
I would like to say my strategic entrepreneurship class because I would like to go into college and do business. So I learn a lot from my teacher here, and she's really good at what she does. And yeah.
That's really good.
Hmm.
I think it's getting a lot better. Sometimes the old days, I don't know if we prepared the students well enough, to
Yeah.
really educate them.
Hmm.
I used to teach English, and boy, sometimes I look back and I was too boring, I think. But anyway, grades pretty good.
Yeah, my grades are really good, keeping them up.
That's good. And okay. As you look back now, let's go to. I have three silly questions. Okay, and here's the first one: who would you trade places with for one day? If you could trade places with anybody for one day, who would it be?
That's a hard question. I would probably do Coach Hajar so I could show
Oh,
him. I could show him a little bit how to boss him around a little bit.
and you're Coach Hazar over uh, linebackers and quarterbacks and Magic
Oh,
Johnson.
well, out of everybody, it would probably be some NFL player.
Okay,
Just get out there on the big time,
that
show him the
sounds
secret
good.
green.
Good. Any top sports moment? Now you've been through a lot of football, a lot of basketball. Any top sports moment which 20 years from now, that will be one of the first stories you tell?
It'd probably be the Sweet 16 versus Eastwood when I went for a deep ball and I went up and caught it one handed to lead the game 7-14 going into half. So that was a pretty exciting
Wow,
play for me and my teammates, and it got us going.
that's really good. That's something that you'll talk about, and the fish story will get bigger
Yeah.
and bigger and
Yeah.
bigger. But no, that's really neat.
Yeah.
Okay, as a football player now, why football? You're going to say you're going to play three sports. Well, why football?
Football just keeps me competitive. It keeps me working. You get what you put into it, like I said earlier. And if you keep working, you're gonna have good results.
You, but you got to work all year round.
Yeah, yeah. So I'll be doing speed and agility training and lifting, and it'll keep me going and going into the football season. And
That's
yeah.
good. Speed and agility.
Hmm.
I think we're finding out more and more. I think, obviously, I think core strength is the key in
Yeah.
your chest and your back, and especially
Hmm.
for quarterbacks. I
Hmm.
think we're finding out more and more. And I think it's good. But the old bench press, I think it's good, but there's so much more to it now than that.
Hmm.
I mean, in fact, some guys get so strong they can't move. And
Yeah.
as we just talked earlier, and it's the name of the game is to run.
Hmm.
Okay, here's my second silly question. What talent would you like to have that you don't have and you will never get? What talent would you like to have but you don't have and you will never get? How's that one?
I would a talent that I would like to have. That's a hard one.
Okay, we'll skip it and come back.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can't really think of anything right now.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. Let's talk football. What do you have to improve on as a football player?
I gotta improve on my speed for sure. I need to get faster, a lot faster. I need to get bigger and stronger. That's for sure. The job's not finished. I gotta keep working in the weight room, and I need to get my intelligence on the field. I need to get that up. Studying film, plays. Just need to get everything up.
I think that's one thing that it's gotten better and better too, is I think you have to look at film.
Mm-hmm.
You have to study film. Now, I
Mm-hmm.
guess the verb look is kind of silly. I think you have to study.
Yeah,
A
study it.
lot of people look at it, but they
Mm-hmm.
don't study it, and they don't. And I think you can learn so much, even that about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And football has become so. My goodness, I was kidding Coach Trussell a few weeks ago, but he kidded me about back in the day we had Super 8 millimeter camera.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we had.
Yeah.
And now you guys, my goodness, it's so much nicer and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And do study film because you will in college.
Yeah.
And what about strength? What? Why do you? What would you bench press? What's strength? Why is that important?
Because on the football field, when you're gonna hit somebody, you need to get like nobody's gonna want a 210-pound linebacker running out in full speed and hitting them super hard. And that kind of weight, doesn't just come out of like just natural. You got to work for that type of stuff. So.
Okay, good. Then the other thing with that, Owen, I think is your explosion, and I
Mm-hmm.
think that's burst. And I'm not convinced. I'm so kind of convinced that burst, a lot of it's natural. You're born
Mm-hmm.
with it, but you can also improve on it,
Yeah.
and you can get better. At least some burst because that's so important now. And change in direction. Now you mentioned you what's a strength that you have on the football field?
One trick that I have is being able to like manhandle people. That I won't let people get their hands on me, and I can just put people wherever I want, wherever I need them to go. And yeah, I can use my smarts on the field, and I can use that going into game time.
And then you have bigger hands, and your
Yeah, I
hands
got
get
really big
stronger.
hands.
And I
Yeah.
don't think we used to teach forearm. You
Hmm.
just can't do that. I mean, you can, but boy, the hands, you keep them off of you. It's
Yeah.
like that, especially offensive linemen.
Hmm.
Okay, we'll talk about quickness and agility. It's so important. Redirect is so important. Change in direction. How will you improve on that? What's your idea of improving on redirect?
Redirecting. I need to improve on it because um, I just need to get better at it. My feet are not as fast as they could be
How
right
will
now.
you do that, Owen? How will you do that?
I'll be doing speed and agility training, and to get my feet faster, and I'll just keep working there, getting my speed up, getting my feet better, working on stuff. The little things matter when it comes to speed. So.
It does. It does. In fact, the 40-yard dash is, I'm not big into that because you can teach a start, and if you got to start, you're going
Hmm.
to be fast. You get
Hmm.
fast times. I
Yeah.
think, I think it's how you run and things like that.
Hmm.
Okay. What advice would you give to a freshman coming out this fall or let's go summer workouts, August. Let's go August. What? And he's dragging. What are you going to tell him? You're a
Uh,
leader.
just
What are you going to tell him?
just think about the end result. Just keep
That's
pushing. Don't let anything come to your mind that you don't quit, don't give up. Just think about the end result. You get what you put into football. So anything that you do, you get what you put in. So.
that's really good. I think. I mean, okay. Now, a couple other questions and we'll be done. I like to shoot for 20 minutes and it goes so fast. But okay, energy is huge. Okay,
Hmm.
what type of energy or juice do you bring to the football program?
I bring a lot of energy by just keeping my teammates up and keeping the energy high. When we're down, I like to talk people up, make sure they keep their heads straight, and don't let anybody get down on themselves. And just keeping everybody around me up and positive throughout the game, so we have no negative energy when we go out on the football field.
Okay, so what do your teammates say about you? If I talked to your teammates and they didn't know who I was, what would they say about you?
They would say that I'm a hard worker and I like to keep people positive and I don't like negative energy. And that if I see somebody being negative, I'll get on them and keep them positive and get them up and make sure that all going on the same path.
That's good. And the kids have to like you or respect you if they won't do anything. Plus, you have to be pretty good at what you do, or I'm
Mm-hmm.
not going to listen to you. I mean,
Yeah.
this is the real world here.
Yeah.
You got to be able to walk your talk and as a
Mm-hmm.
leader.
Yep.
And hopefully, okay. What's your best quality as a person?
I would say my personality. I'm a very open person. I could talk to anybody at any time. I like to express my mind, and if I don't know you, I'll have a good conversation with you. So,
That's really good. It's important. How do you
mhm.
face adversity? How do you face adversity?
Based on adversity, I just keep my head straight. I don't let anything negative get in my mind. Just stay positive and keep pushing, and just think about that end result. And then when you think negative, you're not going to go anywhere. So just stay positive, and you'll always get to the end result.
Yeah, negative makes you uncomfortable and
Hmm.
everything else. Okay, was there a time in your young career when the light came on? Was there a light time when you said, man, mom and dad are encouraging you, coach HR is encouraging you, but was there ever a time that you just said, it's showtime. I gotta step it up a notch and stay there. Was there ever a time like that?
Yeah, when I got pulled from my freshman year, when I got pulled from JV to go to varsity, I knew I had to step up my game a little bit. I knew I had to work harder in the weight room, work harder out in the practice field, study more film, just do everything just that 1% better, so I can do better out in the field.
That's really good. That's really good. What sets you apart? You're not going to be a running back in college,
Hmm.
okay? Let's face that.
Yeah.
You do a great job. You're probably not going to be a receiver. I think you're going to be a linebacker, and goodness, you're going to be. And linebackers they can play at 6'2", no matter what anybody says, or 6'3" for sure. But what sets you apart? You've gone to camps. What makes you different than other linebackers right now? What do you bring to the table that's better than other linebackers?
I say my size and athleticism. I can do a lot of things that other players can't. Like I can move quicker than others. I could jump higher. I could catch better, and I could just read plays a lot better than others. And I'm just really quick off the ball, and I could get to where point A to point B the fastest.
Okay, that's good. Okay, let's talk about recruiting. Let's see. No, yeah, let's talk about recruiting just a minute because
Hmm.
I don't want to get caught up in that. How's recruiting gone for you?
It's going really good. It's really smooth. I have a recruiter right now, DJRS. He's helped me a lot. He's really got me the offers that I have right now. And without him, I don't know if any of this would be possible right now. So I really give props to him. He's helped a lot of people, and yeah, all that stuff.
Okay, then you've got a couple offers, don't you? Mid
Yeah,
Americans.
I got two, and I just got another. I had one, but I just got another one on Wednesday by Kent State.
Okay, those are pretty good programs.
Hmm.
And those are pretty good programs, I'm really, I guess legally they almost had to do it, but this transfer portal
Yeah,
is really messing guys like you up.
yeah.
And I think you have to really surface or search it and make sure that you do your due diligence and really work at it and everything
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
stuff, things like that. Okay, I think that I was. Oh, intent. Now let's don't do that one. You've done a great job, and
Thank you.
it's good to meet you. And
Yeah, it's great to meet you too. Thank you for having me.
well, I can help you a little bit. I've been around a little bit,
Yeah.
but I have great memories of going down to North Union. I used to be the track and football coach at Ridgedale, probably before your parents were born. And so, and so, but I remember you guys, North Union, you had a
Hmm.
neat track down there.
Hmm.
Okay, Owen Davis, I really appreciate you being on my show and podcast, and you have a great day.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's a pleasure being here. You too.
Okay. Thank you.